It's SpeedLaughs, the comedy podcast for people with short attention spans who don't know how to,
Hey, Poyle,
Yeah, Ruby.
do you think they'll ever get us unglued? I don't want to be stuck as Siamese twins for the rest of our lives.
I don't know, Ruby. We'll have to wait until the doctor can operate on us.
Poyle,
Yes, Ruby.
do you think the audience forgot we was on this show?
I would think so, Ruby. See, that Maroney character is busy looking for a crocodile in Scotland, and
A
she...
crocodile in Scotland? What are you talking about, Poyle?
Well, you see, Ruby.
As I was saying, what is Ed doing all the way over here in Scotland?
I was going to ask you the same question. What are you doing here?
Well, if it's any of your business, Ed, we're looking for a crocodile. Diddle. Does that happen every time you say that word?
Aye, lassie, I tell you not to say it.
Yeah, and as the King of Scotland, I forbid you to say it.
You, Ed? You're the King of Scotland?
Yeah, I am. You want to make something out of it?
How did that happen? The last time I saw you, you were working as a janitor in the hospital in America.
Well, you see, lass, the awkward manor has been awfully dirty the last 300 or 400 years. And Ed said he was getting a wee bit restless working at the hospital. He thought he'd make more money as a janitor in Europe, you see.
Yeah, I figured the conversion rate ought to make my salary worth something by the time I go back to America.
I hired him to clean up the castle here, and he did such a fine job of it, I decided to make him King of Scotland to show me gratitude.
I see, but wait, what gives you the authority to make him a king?
Well, what do you mean, lassie?
Well, I mean, you have to be royalty in order to declare someone else royalty, right?
Aye, but I'm not royalty myself.
Well, then, how is it you made him King of Scotland?
Well, I just turned to him and I said, Lad, I now declare you the King of Scotland.
That's it?
Aye, was I supposed to do something else too?
I think I'm beginning to see a flaw here. It sounds like you've arbitrarily given him power which he doesn't have any actual right to.
Oh, aye, that's how it usually works. I learned about that after watching your election on American television back in 2016. Never mind about that Edward fellow, Miss Maroney. We've got to find out where we can locate a crocodile. I told you must never speak that word in this house.
Well, we've already done it about 5 or 6 times and nothing happened to us.
Yes, exactly. I don't see any harm in saying that word, crocodile. Stop it, I say. Do you not know what evil the crocodile has caused in the awkward manor?
Well, no. As a matter of fact, we're not even quite sure what a crocodile, or what the C word is. We've never seen one and we know nothing about it.
Well then, why are you looking for one?
So that I can stop jumping around like a kangaroo all the time. Apparently its milk is supposed to cure this.
Ah, aye, its milk is good for you, if you can get it. You see, a crocodile, a CLD, is an evil creature. For 500 years now, it's been haunting the awkward manor. And whenever a new generation of McCloots comes along, the CLD eats the firstborn child.
It eats them?
Aye, that's why every wife in the McCloot family has always had twins, just to be on the safe side. That way they still have one left.
Oh my goodness. Dr. Onimus, are you sure we want to be searching for a creature that eats children?
Not only that, lass, the CLD breathes fire.
It does?
Aye, it's ruined some of my best furniture that way, and I can't get my insurance to pay for it. You try to convince the insurance company that your couch was burned by a CLD breathing fire on it. Oh, it's horrible, lassie.
Well, I would like to stop jumping around like this, but I'm starting to think maybe it's not worth the trouble.
Oh, there's still more, lassie. The CLD is a cruel beast. It roams the awkward manor at night, never letting we McCloots get a wink of sleep.
Why not?
It keeps us up all night long, singing Wagnerian opera, Oh, not just passages, mind you. It sings the whole bloody opera, all night long, every night. And it's been doing it for 500 years.
500 years? But Wagner didn't compose his first opera until almost 200 years ago.
Oh, don't bother me with petty details like that, lass. It's torture, I tell you. If I have to listen to Parsifal one more bloody time, I'll go mad, I tell you.
So, what you're saying is you don't want us to talk about the CLD.
That's the general idea.
Well, I have to. I've got to find it somehow and get its milk. I can't keep jumping like this for the rest of my life.
Well, good luck to you, lass. I've got to turn in now.
How can you turn in? The CLD will be singing Wagner all night.
That's the challenge, lass. It's only been 500 years. One of these days, I've got to be able to get some sleep in spite of the singing.
But what about me? I can't sleep anyway because I can't stop jumping.
Oh, don't worry, lass. I've got a bottle of sleeping pills here, made by the finest chemical company in Scotland. You take 2 of these, and you'll fall right to sleep. Here's a glass of water.
Thank you. But wait a minute. If you can't stand the CLD's opera singing, why don't you take these pills yourself so you can fall asleep and not have to hear it?
Well, I would, but those pills are poisoned.
What?
Good night to you, lassie.
Will Rose survive being poisoned? Why did McCloot give Rose poison sleeping pills? Will she live long enough to find a crocodile? Or a CLD? And will she somehow be able to get its milk? Does the CLD really do everything that McCloot said it does? Where was Professor Pumpernickel while Rose and McCloot were talking? And why didn't he have any lines? Is Ed really the King of Scotland? Since when does Rose know so much about opera? Will Nathaniel McCloot ever have a successful basketball career in spite of the fact that he's only 4 feet tall? Will this show ever make any sense? Tune into the next episode of SpeedLaughs and find out.
That was the 12th episode in the 4th series of SpeedLaughs, a short podcast for short people with short attention spans, written by Andrew Gilmore and featuring Dick Lee, Martha Michael, Andrew Gilmore, and Joe McCann. We hope you enjoyed it, and if you didn't, who cares?